Hela kasta ukhla. Nuko kamanawadi gaitlach yilis. Gaitlach namris. Gaitlach hamumu. Gaitlach sisak. What is very important to me is the values and the teachings that we implement into our programs and how we treat one another. Of course, like anything in the world, it has to, you have to put work to everything that that is a part of your life, right? Like number one, to love one another. Like, what does that actually mean to you? What does love one another mean in a workplace or even in your household? So those are some things. So let's practice the word. Shahulapa. 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 So shahulapa means love one another. Maya hilapa. Maya hilapa. Maya hilapa. And maya hilapa means to respect one another. So how we're treating one another, right? So in your household, with your families, in your workplace, in your everyday life, so maya hilapa. I is to work together. So we really need to work together in your workplace, in your home, and in your everyday life for things to go smoothly, right? Qoqaposha. So qoqaposha, I remember when I was learning this word from I call her my professor, but her name's Lorraine, and she says it's like explaining. She says it would be like this. It's like if we're holding on to each other, or if there's two boats side by side and they're holding on to each other so the other one won't go anywhere, right? So this is qoqaposha, where we're holding each other up. Okay, so qoqaposha. Another one is so my hilapa. Oh, gawalapa. Gawalapa means to help one another. So we're always going to be helping one another. We never ever sit there and watch somebody struggle, whether it's life, whether it's in the workplace, whether they need help. You never throw someone at the walls and say, oh, you could just go and figure it out yourself, and you try to survive. You know what I mean? So gawalapa, we're helping one another. We keep feeding each other and giving each other energy. Gawalapa. And helping one another, whether it's in your life, your workplace, in your household, we're helping one another. Okay, which brings me to another one. When we're gathering, while we're on the words that end with a, so you can say kapapa, 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 and kapapa. Hugging one another, embracing one another, and there's nothing better in the world to be, kapapa, to hug one another, and it really makes a difference in life, that in the workplace, that, we greet each other with a hug, and we end our days with a hug, and those are all very, very important, because it makes a person feel like they feel loved in their workplace, they feel cared for. You know what I mean? So kapapa. Same thing in your household, right? Kapapa. And that's one thing that's missing in a lot of homes is, we just pass each other. We're passing each other as we're maybe leaving out the door, or maybe one's waking up or whatever, right? So kapapa is really important. And while we're on the subject, so meet up. Meet up, kissing one another. This isn't in the workplace though. So meet up, is a real, kissing each other. Because there's a difference, right? Like if somebody's like kissing you, that's different. But if you're kissing each other, meet up, right? Yeah. So a lot of things together, right? So we're just doing things together, working together, respecting one another. Yeah, lots of different stuff. But we could probably go on and on and on. But thank you for tuning in again.